Yo everyone, we're back of Trails Through Daybreak. I don't think that we actually got this art here before, so I'm just wanting to start from here. It's very pretty. Getting to see Aaron, you see Sal in the back, you can see Jack and Hal, you can see Ashun and Fawn. It's just really nice. I felt the need to start from there just because of that, honestly. Not really much other reason for it. Time to get our way moving onwards to the objective. Went through a lot last time, but time to get our schmoove on here. Have to summon my Aaron voice back from the ether. Only done it for a single episode, so I'm not quite used to it yet. So, what's the plan? We gonna bust into their hotel room and rip them a new asshole? You wish. I'd just leave a big old mess for Hayaway to clean up, and I'd rather not be indebted to Hayaway. It'd also make it harder for me to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, I say we fight with cards. You wanna gamble with them? That's right. You never struck me as the high-rolling type. I considered that option, but I tossed the idea when I realized Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. You confident in your card-playing skills? More or less. Although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win it 1 in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. But what if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hal. If we challenge them by ourselves, the decks will be stacked against us. So I say, we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces. Or more specifically, a Jack and a Hal. You're the man with the plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at you. I had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger. But tonight's taught me you can think things through. I've got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame me for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. The people in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. You don't have any relatives? Nah, my mom died when I was a kid. So the people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own. Even the Hayways had my back over the years. That used to be true of Lao Ye too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. I don't know who that is. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not gonna change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we go back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I'd bet they're on another level from us. Probably fancied themselves as being on the same plane as Jack and Hal. And they want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenged Hal. But they've steered clear of Jack so far. Which is fair. Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. You've got to be on your A-game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easy against him. So we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating. Any guesses to what I have in mind? We gonna bait them with someone? Ooh, I get it. We're the bait. Bingo. Now, let's get Jack and Hal on board. All the way over there, I guess. Actually, we can freely enter the Harbor District, which we weren't able to do before. We got thrown right into a side quest, so I didn't... right into the main plot at that, so I didn't really get to explore. One of the subcontractors be around. What about you people in the corner? Nothing suspicious here. Cops in the guild are busy dealing with the mafia, so now's the time to make some dough. These two are up to no good. Guess a harbor city like Lawnport's bound to attract guys like them. Yeah, Hayway doesn't have as firm a grip over the harbor. But you still have to have a lot of guts to attempt something like this. Cool as a cucumber. Alright. There's not really much I want to do here. I just kind of want to check it out because, you know, we didn't really get to check it out freely before. Oh, can we actually go and check out that one guy?
No rest for the weary.
Ain't that the
Damn
truth?
shame our fight had to end when it did.
Oh,
It's
shit!
getting good, too.
Active voice from going here.
How about we take it from the top? Let's go!
Hard pass. I don't got that kind of energy anymore.
Old man. Old man alert. Gangsters aren't gonna drop in tonight.
Welcome.
Defense plus 12. Huh. Interesting thing to keep in mind, at least. There's a storehouse over here, which I am naturally curious. I cannot go in there yet. Though considering I can't go in there now and it has a door symbol, chances are I'm going to eventually. Oh shit, Elaine! Wow, I'm glad I came here. Huh? What's Elaine doing here? Oh, right. Probably on patrol because of all the Almada business. Is there any reason why he stopped? Shh, quiet. Huh? Why? Oh, it's that Beauty's Blade chick. Imagine calling yourself that. Could it be me? Try saying that in front of her. Guarantee you'll have a sword at your throat. She's that touchy about it. I mean, I can't blame her. It is kind of an embarrassing title. Anyway, just shut it. I don't want to get caught. Aw, you shy? No, you idiot. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass if she spots us. Do you really want the guild poking their head in your business? Point taken. Oh shit. She's gonna like sense us or something. Oh, she's leaving. So, you two know each other or something? Thanks to work, yeah. I try to avoid her most of the time, but I haven't been able to do that lately. Thanks to work, you say? Okay, I definitely believe that. Uh-huh. Alrighty, let's get back to the investigation. I can't believe that they just had that out of nowhere. Like, it was just kind of a little side thing that you can just go and interact with. That's cool that you can, like, just see her even for, like, an event like that. Just chilling out in the middle of nowhere. Wouldn't have expected that, but hey. Glad I wandered around a bit.
Attention-grabbing punk.
Oof, missed some of the dialogue there.
This late.
Sorry for being so popular. I can switch into my costume if it would help.
That would make it worse, probably.
Why, I'd recommend everything.
They didn't even mention... There wasn't even, like, actual words on that one. It was just kind of like,
Better
whatever.
buy soon so you don't miss out.
Oh, there's actually some dialogue I need to go for back there. Let's go talk to his boys. Haven't seen those outsiders around lately. I think they really might be gone for good. Time to celebrate. We'll get started with the party once you're done with your thing, Aaron. Let me know when you're ready. Can't wait to hear Aaron's stories tonight. I also like gathering info while on guide duty, but he's way better at that than me. He always pairs up with the best people and has the juiciest stories to tell. How does he do it?
Well,
We're gonna wait around and kill time. Aaron's never done us wrong. Following that guy always leads to some interesting shit. Amen to that, I suppose. You got... Oh, you did an exceptional job this afternoon, Aaron. Although I would appreciate it if you shared the spotlight with your peers next time. Sorry, but that isn't how I roll. We've been over this. My presence gets asses in the seats, and my acting makes the crowd go wild. What more do you want? Got me there, I suppose. You're equally as talented as your mother, yet your skill set differs greatly from hers. That's part of what makes you so fascinating. And see some additional dialogue on set. Glad to see you didn't get injured. I bet that Gekka style came in handy. Speaking of which, is your sword dancing based on your swordsmanship? That's random. Well, I guess I never really thought about it. I just follow my instincts when I dance. I haven't been to the Gekka dojo in ages. So if my moves are influenced by it, then it's all ingrained. Your natural talent's on another level. All the more reason I need to polish up my skills as much as possible. I'm gonna surpass you one of these days, just you wait. Good luck with that, bud.
Fancy seeing you here, Aaron. I can't remember the last time I saw you show up twice in one day.
Well, I'm not here to perform, so sorry if I got your hopes up. I found some other entertainment for the night. But if the mood strikes me, I'll drop by and take the stage again.
Oh, right. I forgot that you are normally busy at night. Or rather, occupied might be the more accurate term. Either way, you should consider stopping by if you can. The last time you performed at night, the crowd was in love with you. You were especially popular with middle-aged men.
Wait, for real? I mean, of course I was. I'm loved by all types. Oh, God. They probably jerked off to me, didn't they? Ugh. Let's see. Any new dialogue from doing this with them around? Or with him around? Nope. Aaron does not add anything here. I heard you got into yet another fight, Aaron. I understand that you're driven to protect the people here, but if you resort to violence every time, then you're stooping to their level. I'm worried that you will one day be consumed by anger and hatred and lose control of yourself in the process. I'll keep that in mind. Your word is gospel, after all. Don't worry, though. I won't get the temple wrapped up in any of this. If it'll make you feel better, I can start going easy on those weaklings from now on. Back in the day, I used to teach Aaron and his friends at Sunday school. You know you're still talking to me, right? No, I'm speaking to the guy over your shoulder. Oh, come on. I'm like right in your field of view, man. You could like at least pay attention to me a bit. Mr. Arkwright. He was just as unpredictable then as he is now. Honestly, it worries me that he hasn't changed. Psh! Like I need a change. I'm perfect as is, baby. It's funny, whenever I have to like pause or unpause the recording, I'm like having to press it with my pinky finger and extending it from my controller. That's why there's a bit of a delay sometimes whenever I skip it, like on the last one. Good evening, Aaron. I heard about your recent exploits at the port. Everyone in Hayway is impressed with your natural talents and leadership abilities. I hope you will consider joining us in the future. I'd pass. Being tied down to an organization isn't really my thing. And just when the elders finally stopped pushing the invites down my throat. I apologize for speaking out of turn. You have plenty of time to change your mind. The elders expect great things from you. Wish to follow your own path, yada yada.
Well, if it isn't Aaron, I didn't know you were friends with Van. Though I shouldn't be surprised, you get along with just about everyone.
Nah, you got her on. I'm just following him around to see what kind of stupid crap he gets into. Anyway, shouldn't you be heading on inside? It's getting kind of late. I know you're just looking out after the town and its people, but my bros and I have got that covered.
You boys are certainly dependable. We didn't have people like you back when I was running the inns, so I had to watch over the town by myself. Oh my god, I'm standing next to Aaron. He's so hot. I'll take your advice, though. Since things have been getting rather dangerous as of late, the town is in safe hands with you on the prowl. Be a good friend to Aaron, Van. I've been watching him since he was a child, and despite the trouble he causes, he's a kind boy at heart.
I'll take your word for it. And hey, I'd love to get along with him if I could. Yeah, not happening. Hey, come here often. Also had a mother who truly loved him.
I know he can look after himself, but I still worry about him sometimes. Everyone needs a guiding hand in their lives.
What was I gonna say? It is kind of interesting that Aaron says that he doesn't really want to get tied down by like an organization or something like that. Because, I mean, I guess on a smaller scale that makes... Because, you know, Arkwright Solutions is just like a small company with only a handful of employees, so maybe that would suit him better, I don't know. You still out here being all melancholic, Orin? It's not gonna put a smile on your old lady's face, you know. Blunt as ever, aren't you, Aaron? Still, your words ring true. The fact that I'm chained down by the past must be filling her with sorrow, but I want her to look down on me with pride. Perhaps if I had that endless vitality of yours, I could rid myself of these shackles and be free once more. You're waxing poetic more than usual, which means something's troubling you. What's on your mind? Can't hide a thing from you, can I? I've been consumed with worry over things like losing everything that's been important to me. Once again. Come on, not this again. You need to kick back, relax, and enjoy the years you got left. Leave the worrying to my generation. If hell breaks loose in this town, we'll be the ones to shut its gates. I've got no idea what went down with you and your job back in the day, but I say let it go and do whatever the hell you want now. You've got a lot of nerve. You're absolutely right, though. I can't let the memories of the past tie me down.
Right.
Aaron's words are sharper than any blade, but I respect his willingness to lay into us older folk. We may whine about it from time to time, but sometimes we need a dose of bitter truth to make the pain go away. He may be immature, but we know he means well. Hey, you know I'm right here still. Yeah, whatever. How's it going, Aaron? It's rare to see you doing the night rounds with an outsider. I'm just curious about how this guy runs his business. I'm trying to look into being a new hire, maybe. Kinda surprised to see you here so late. When did you become such a hard worker? When Hayway put me in charge, of course. That said, the eroded cave is dangerous at night, so there won't be any more tours today. Unless you want to take a trip there. I'll always make an exception for a tough guy like you. Go. When I got some free time, I might head over there to train. Keep it in mind. Alright. I did want to show off most of the dialogue here because, you know, Aaron actually does have a lot to say to almost like anyone in the Eastern Quarter, which is really cool, actually. Alright, time to talk to them. The dynamic duo. Hey, I've got some news on the investigation. Been a while, you two. Sorry to interrupt. Whoa, didn't expect to see both of you together like this. An unusual combo, to be sure. Gotcha. I think we've finally got a good handle on the situation. It's pretty much exactly as we imagined. Those who can't pay up are forced to do grunt work for Alamada. These guys are the scum of the earth. We can't let them get away with this. So, what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. If you join up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hal, they might accept their challenge. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both you and Hal. But we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hal to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know full well you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think this is a solid plan, don't you think too, Jack? Yeah, of course. But before we go charging in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? I don't mind fighting fire with fire. Does that mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Oh yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of signs from Jack and Van. We don't got much time, so let's get right into it. Oh boy. When I put my right hand over my face, I need you to discard the king. Right hand over face, get rid of king. You'll do that when we're changing cards. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. And if I scratch my head, I want you to discard the jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for 4 of a kind. Okay. Shit. Okay. Right hand on face. Right hand cane. Chin, queen, scratch, jack. Okay. So I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're 1 card away from a straight flush, then toss out any card you don't need. When you do that, I'll be sure to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. Got it. Alright, one more thing. If I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. Only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always gotta know when to quit. That's about it. Got it memorized? Ooh, boy, I sure hope I do. Okay. Scratch, cane, or no, right hand face, cane, chin, chin is queen, scratch head, jack, cough is dropout. Same for me. Sounds like we're all ready. And all that's left is to call them up. But remember, we'll have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. Alright. Definitely want to save in that case. All done with your nighttime stroll?
What are we waiting for? Let's challenge Samson and Richie.
Cause the main story to advance. You will no longer be able to explore Lawnport at night. That's fine. Alrighty then. Time to bring the fight to them. I'll contact them now.
Samson and Richie at the Colon Hotel and challenge them to a match. More than happy to accept on one condition. Where the match would be held. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting.
Put this in Gambler Jack 3rd or something like that. Well, it's the man, the myth, the legend in the flesh. We meet at long last, Jack. So good of you to come out here to play. And he brought Kane's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a week since we last saw each other. Ready to get your butt whooped again.
Ugh, I'll be doing the butt whooping this time.
Don't let them rile you up, pal. A gambler's always got to keep their poker face up.
I know.
I take it Jack told you about us over the phone? Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. Ah, so you're the prodigy in the Spriggan. We never heard of you back in Messeldom. If you're only rookies.
God, my voices are all melding together on this. Let me do something a bit more out there.
If you're only rookies, then you made a big mistake coming to here. You just dropped into the lion's den and we're gonna tear you limb from limb. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots here. Bet you guys are all bark and no bite. Alright, that's enough trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. I already forgot Jack's voice, I can't lie, I'm just kind of doing whatever. Alright then, let's play. Can't wait to finally dethrone the king of gambling. Your lucky streak is about to come to an end, Jack. We'll be playing poker in pairs of 2, as we agreed.
Playing poker in pairs of 2. Straight flush, I'm guessing, is like... Pairs of 2, as we agreed.
No peeking at your partner's hands, though. At the end of the game, we'll tally up the chips, and the team with the most will be declared the winner. Sound good?
Works for me.
So, who's dealing? Your bodyguards?
I'll be watching them like a hawk. If I spot them cheating anyway, it'll be your loss.
Fine by me. These guys know next to nothing about gambling anyway. They're just a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Messeldom Trading Company. This is a battle between warriors who've honed their craft to an art. We're not gonna cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. And here I thought you had no pride. Now I see it's just fickle.
We'll see if they stick to their word. Oh boy. Keep an eye on Jack like a hawk. Samson and Richie aren't full of hot air after all.
And no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. Think our boys will pull through, though. The old fart's putting up a good fight.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Ooh. I had to pull a few tricks out of my hat to get this full house. This is a slam dunk.
Cough. Cough is to quit the match, right?
Is it just me or is the air dry in here? Yeah, a little. Jack's giving me one of his signals. What should I do?
Fold.
Dolphin is the sign for folding. Can't imagine I'd lose with this hand. But I need to put my trust in a jack. Fold. I'm out this round. Damn. Wasn't expecting you to fold. Shit. You're just full of surprises, aren't you, Spriggan? Oof. Dodged a bullet there. Good call, Van. Now I'm giving too much oomph into Jack's voice. Just had a gut feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. The heated battle raged on, both sides unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Came to a head where folding would spell certain defeat, and the victor would lay claim to every chip on the table. Oh shit. A jack, a queen, a king. Okay, I've got the cards for a straight. Frick, I got bad cards. Tonight just ain't my night. Pull yourself together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You aren't fooling anyone, you know. We know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand on his face. Has another one of Jack's signals. Gotta discard one of my cards, but which one? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, wait. It was king. Jack wants me to discard the king. Must be aiming for 4 of a kind with kings. I'd like to be the one to lead us to victory. When the chips are down, you can always bet on Jack. Alright, swapping a card. Well, no pairs for me. Hope you're luckier than I was. Well, see for yourself. 4 kings, well done. However, it won't be enough to beat this. Did you hit your head or something? That's 3 of a kind. Wait, what? It's not possible. I know I had 4 aces. What the hell happened? That was like a magic trick.
It was one of Kane's special techniques. It let him control his opponent's cards. Jack's the only other person who can use it. I haven't seen that move in a long time.
You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Want to keep going? Of course we will. We're not going to back down after a loss like that. We're done with you, though, Jack. I want to play Hal and the red-headed guy. We're going to squeeze him dry.
Yes! Eat that!
So what was that about squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but getting our shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing.
You expended all your luck in your match with Jack and Van.
And now you're down 1 million Mira. Time to pay up. Guess we have no other recourse. Except to run away! Let's scrap! Al, get down! Damn flash grenade. Cowards! We can't let them get away! And let's go after them. You two handle things here. Got it.
Good luck.
Beat the crap out of them. You seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You just signed your own death warrant.
Let's play.
Oh shit, first time I get to use the dude.
See what you're made of. Here I go.
Ah. Ow, bastard.
Now's a good time to boost.
Oh, hey, that's what his sounds like. Falcon Talons.
Get ready.
Straight. Cost HP. What does straight mean? Phoenix Stance.
Going all in.
Eat this.
We already saw one of them, so let's see what this is.
Falcon Talon.
Bro, you did a dive kick that clearly landed on him and still you failed. Oh, this poor fella.
Buster!
Here goes.
Alright, let's just hit him with this.
Time to boost.
We're doing better now.
Chance. This'll hurt.
Over here. All for you. It's go time.
Now's a good time to boost.
Here goes.
So it does damage, but I don't know what else it's doing here.
The shark
This will hurt.
took the upper hand.
It's definitely doing something. I'm just not quite sure as to what.
Get ready.
There we go. All right, get the hell out of here. Let's see what my dude's got here.
Output at maximum.
That's interesting that I can run around while doing this.
Activating skill.
Soar for me.
Dude, bro, that pose went kind of crazy.
No. Why?
He was freaking slaying with that. Man was hitting all of that.
Please, just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mirror we saved up. Almata beat you guys to the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up, you've been handing the people you beat to the Mafia, right? Well, we were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was also them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point getting rough with them. They ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Fine, I guess you're right. So, who are you handing them over to? Oh, shit. Hand them over to. Oh, shit. I'm guessing this is like a different, like, this is definitely like a, I mean, obviously I'm getting points depending on who I choose here. Hayway's probably gonna get me chaos points. I don't know if the guild or the police would be considered law or gray. The police sounds like what it would be the most lawful, and the guild sounds like it'd be middle of the road. But I think I was informed that chaos points are kind of rare, so I'm gonna go with Hayway. I'm probably gonna get some ire from Aaron here, but it's whatever. Well, if we really want them to pay for what they've done, then Hayway's our best option. Yeah, they won't show them any mercy. Actually, no, I guess he doesn't hate Hayway. Hayway are also helping him with this place. He just didn't like us because we were outsiders that were working under them or something like that. Especially since Easterners were among their victims. The severity of the punishment might change depending on how many of them were caught up in their scheme. Either way, they'll be punished a hell of a lot more harshly than if we gave them over to the guild or the cops. That good with you? You aren't gonna hear any objections from me. Want to go ahead and get in touch with them? Yeah, the Kowloon Hotel receptionist can get us there. Can help us there. I just threw these two to the dogs.
That's a wrap.
Considering what they did, though, I mean, there's worse.
Love to see it.
There's stuff that I couldn't have done or something like that.
Reward deposited.
Yep, there we go. Chaos. We reach rank 2 yet? Not quite. That's actually, That's kind of. No, I guess it isn't. No, we're almost there. Sorry. I was trying to look at it from a certain way, but I was like, no, that doesn't work. Well, it wasn't as smooth as I had hoped, but what's done is done. Say, you know if there's any public baths around here? Even better if they've got a sauna. Old man Wan's got one just down the way. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. Stay jealous. I know, you should go for a massage instead. Oh wait, that'd put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Ugh, sheesh. Don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So, you're doing theater and what? Is the plan just to join up with Hayway at some point? What, I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I'm doing with my life? No reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time.
There are some things you can only really tell a person like me. Wait. There are some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. Not gonna force you or anything, mind. This place is special to me. I get to mess around with my friends and go up on the big stage. I've also got a bunch of memories of being with Mom here. Oh wow, that's a real nice CG. Sure, AOA does stuff that ticks me off, but I still go way back with Ashun and her family. Though me and Lao Ye aren't really close these days. Is that the old guy there? Sao's a shady son of Sao's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's sharp as a tack. If smart people like him can move up in AOA, it's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here, if you have the right to have a life this nice. A little self-doubt growing up's totally normal. Happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much, you have to let them go. Yet you don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance movies, old man. Oh, that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Leave my face out of this. Anyway, take it from me. You can make a home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far-off land, or maybe you go on a long journey to end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about that?
You and me couldn't be more different, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things, or maybe I really don't get enough sleep. I'll see my bros or Ashin, hell, even the city lights, and my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Ah. You really love this place, don't you? So much that down your love for even a second makes you hate yourself.
Is that so wrong? You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up? Or be pissed at Heiyue for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit.
I was wondering how we're gonna end up getting him to join us. Now it all kind of makes sense.
But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough, and I like the way you handle your work.
Oh, really?
But I've already made up my mind.
Are you sure on that?
So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
I respect the hustle, kid. But aren't you jumping the gun a little?
What are you talking about?
I get it. You're a bit leery of us because we're working for Sao. Thing is, I'll work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror is there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my way. So don't go lumping me in with sticks in the mud over at the guild.
Are you saying?
Van!
Wait, hold up. Damn tough, and I like the way you handle your work. I've already made up my mind, so you're gonna get the hell out of here. What are you talking about? You're a bit leery of us because we're working a Sao. Oh, wait. I think I'm starting to pick up what he's saying here, but at the same time, I'm not really sure.
We've been looking all over for you.
Oh boy. Elaine too? The hell are you all doing here?
Pop's got caught going for a night on the town, eh? Sucks being old, don't it?
Why does he say this so much? He's only 24, leave him the fuck alone, man. I'm getting caught in the crossfire. I'm the same age as this bastard. Can it already?
Hal and Jack told us everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Chill, I can explain. But first, Elaine, what are you doing here?
I happened to run into them on my nighttime patrol. Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing?
Of course not. Nah, tell him. It was a hot night in Lawnport. We were just getting busy with a real babe. My man here really knows how to pick him. This is like, I've already mentioned like his cat mouth and whatnot, but dude, this dude's so fucking funny looking sometimes. Come on.
Why didn't you tell us more about this babe? What does he mean by busy?
Well, Van. Bro is under the bus. That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget what I told you earlier, okay? Keep out of my way and...
Huh? Why is your bag glowing?
The hell? Shit.
Look!
The moon. The moon haunts you!
What in the world?
The fog's rolled in. Got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out.
Aaron?
Wait, it's too dangerous! We're going after him.
Right.
What the hell? What, are we already heading towards the climax of the chapter out of nowhere, or what?
Jack, what's going on?
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Huh.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense. Contact the other families. I need men stationed in every district.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To think it'd return after 40 long years.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah!
Are you saying this has happened before?
I was wondering. I had a feeling this is who that name was referring
I'm not
to.
surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongshou. We must fortify our defenses at once.
Alright. Interesting stuff is happening, that's for sure.
Hurry back to your homes!
Well, whatever this is, it's more widespread than what happened in Krail.
Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside.
Okay.
Hey, do you know where Aaron is? I can't find him anywhere. He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Hayway hired.
What about this fog?
I've never seen anything like...
Go.
Sid, hang in there. Say something.
You bastards!
What the hell? Ryuji?
Well, looky here. The whole bunch of them in one place.
Our job of painting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Oh, it's Boehner time. That camera angle made it look like we were about to play as the jobbers. Oh shit. Serious.
Say, Wong! Damn it all!
I mean, I was expecting things to go south, but what the hell? Oh shit.
Oh, great.
I'll
Wait.
take point.
Wait, are we playing... Okay, no, cutscene. I was about to say, if we're gonna have freaking Elaine in our party, I was about to freaking lose it.
Wow.
I mean, I know it's gonna probably
They're
happen
perfectly
eventually,
in sync.
but
Look
don't
alive.
say perfectly in sync.
Not over yet.
I'm already delusional enough about them.
What are they doing here?
I freaking love this theme
Let's
so much.
go.
Ah! Holy shit, we're actually hit. We got Elaine in the party! Haha! I didn't think we'd actually do it. I thought that we'd like split up or something, but no, she's just chilling here. Fuck yeah, man.
Got a whole slew of them.
All right, go for this.
You won't get away with this. I'll round them up and scatter them.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-down.
Let's go. We can win.
see.
Great time for a short boost.
Kaleido Fencer, Silvery Cross. Holy shit, yo! Interesting. She gets like a magic craft. That's interesting that it like specifies that.
I'll get them in one go.
Also, good lord. She just has really powerful stuff in general here. Oh, she is like busted. Girl knows her shit here. Ow. Why must you nuke?
Activating skill. There we go.
A chance.
You can't best me.
Now's a great time for a short boost.
Delay.
Going all in.
There we go. Got all three. Very nice.
I'll take you on.
The animations still go kind of insane.
Activating skill.
Some more.
Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
There's
A chance.
Let's see here.
to get the upper hand. Too slow. I'll remember this.
Kaleido
Great
Fencer.
time for a short boost.
Yeah, let's just freaking do it.
Focus unleashed.
Pull out all the stops.
Engaging skill.
Kaleido. Barry.
There we go.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Ain't got much else to hit him with. Actually, Knights of Asteria. That is a raw-ass sounding name. Should I save it for a boss fight? I don't know how long we're gonna have it around. Let's just hit it.
Good luck.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Wings guide me.
So she is going all over the place.
Knights of Asteria.
Oh, that's with the freeze frame? It's interesting. She had like almost like Pegasus heals or something like that on multiple of those crafts.
Powered up.
Which makes me wonder as to why. Oh shit, he's going crazy. Hold up.
Hang on, guys. I'm coming.
His VA is so good. Oh no, this is how. Oh no! Was I actually right?
The enemy has been routed.
Have all his friends been killed and that's why he joins us because he doesn't have anything tying him down? No! That was supposed to. I said that yesterday as like a. Oh no, that was supposed to be. I wasn't expecting that to actually be the case. Oh, they seem like cool dudes. Please don't tell me that's the case.
What if there are more hiding in the mist?
I mean, there's still plenty of people around town that he knows, but like, if the people that are keeping him, if the people that are like anchoring him here the most are gone, oh no.
I don't think so. The fog's clearing.
Oh, I don't want the fog to clear. Please stay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, people just ran off.
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
Damn, I'm surprised you could tell.
We need to hurry.
I mean, I guess if you're that attuned with the battlefield, then it makes sense that you'd have a general idea for exactly how many there were. Oh boy. Oh, we're about to get, like, hit. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Oh, Adios. This
Fuck me,
isn't
dude.
even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
It was a massacre. Fuck.
Let's go make sure.
I don't like these odds.
Oh, fuck. That guy's eyes are still open. The whole freaking town showed up for this.
Aaron.
Those bastards.
Oh, he is
Even if it's the last thing I do, they're gonna.
on the warpath.
They'll pay! They'll make them all pay!
Yeah. I cannot blame the dude. Oh, crap. I hate it when I'm right. I very much hate it when I'm right. Yeah, we got a crime scene in the middle of town, by the way. 21st. Obviously, he's
Allow me
not
to
here.
formally introduce myself. My name is Gian Lu.
Damn. You've got a really nice outfit there, old man. Lou? Then that makes you... I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Hayaway waxed my ride. Wait. Oh, it is the same guy.
You still have much to learn, young Van.
Weird hearing that from you, but I take it you didn't invite us for that just for that big reveal.
Of course. Naturally, we must discuss last night's events.
Bro, his eyes look dead as hell.
Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Wait, how did you say that?
Heiyue will remain on...
Heiyue? Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. I'm gonna stick with Heiyue. I mean, I'm guessing it's one of those things where, like, it's pronounced different depending on where they're from. I'm pretty sure I've heard it pronounced Heiyue in this game already, but... Even after that bloodbath?
Father, are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that's gonna work out considering Eren.
On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop. Whether Yin chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that?
Yeah.
Never mind the people of Longport. What about Eren?
That dude is not gonna listen regardless. He is going to charge off. He probably already has.
He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait.
Yeah.
Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course, we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge.
Van's just like, what if we do it?
Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to just, like, get quickly in position, and then while Eren is, like, distracting them, and while they expect that they're only going to be dealing with him, then you just hit him with a 1-2? I get what you mean.
They must have an idea of what that retribution will look like, and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've seen traps like these before.
I see there's no need for me to explain further. However, I must append one note. A warning. Leave the city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your shadow warriors, huh? I hear you didn't even send him out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. You were remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Sao failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers have more sense than Almada, I guess. I am beginning to understand what Sao sees in you. Perhaps I will enlist your services again one day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels on your return to the capital. What the fuck? Shadow Warriors, I'm supposing?
Why didn't you warn us they were here?
Got one less question for you, old man. What's with the cold shoulder to the kid? He's been sulking about it.
Simply put, Heiyue is a complex organization. This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds. Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
Well, if the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's that. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and to what degree you investigate last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible.
I feel the same. His friends were like family to him. My wife, I went out. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own.
Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain bracer's gonna bite my head off.
Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through.
Yeah, the Genesis. Figures. Alright, you've got till the last train tonight. No more extensions.
I understand.
Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Aaron's in your hands now.
So long as it's the kind of work a spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Also, I've got to deal with dogs, apparently. And off they go. Alright. Bet you already know the game plan for today, right?
First, we need to investigate what happened last night, in particular where that strange fog came from. It's possible there was a Genesis involved. We need to track down Aaron, too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Almada.
Not bad. You got all the big stuff. While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any other small tasks that come our way. I want to check in with Jack, too. And we may as well hit up the cops and the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we've got to roll with the punches.
Right.
And just like that, a million more NPCs to deal with. I'm gonna skip I'm gonna skip ahead of most of this, but I am still gonna take care of it all. Oh, however, we gotta hear about you.
I might have gotten just a teensy bit carried away yesterday. So sorry.
Went on about the Eastern Theater this and the Eastern Theater that while we were out drinking. I'm getting a hate over just thinking about it. I know I said we should enjoy ourselves to the fullest, but everyone's on edge after last night's incident. Let's not get carried away ever again.
Fine. Guess I can show a little restraint. I'll just stick to rummaging through the theater's gift shop.
Which is developing out in Central with that place.
Best time to sightsee. I'd love to watch another performance and cheer my heart out, but I'll just stick to shopping their wares.
I'm becoming mildly concerned about her.
Only mildly? Oh hey, it's the bracer with the big ass. Sorry. Man, this is awful. I can't believe locals were murdered in cold blood. Even Elaine couldn't stop it from happening. Gotta get my act together. I'm worried about Aaron, but right now I have to focus on the investigation. The perps are still on the loose, and we're gonna be the ones who catch them. Amen to that. Hayway already collected the bodies, but there should still be other clues that'll lead us to the perps. You can leave this one to us, Spriggan. We'll take it from here, so you guys can head back to your inn.
Yeah, sorry, that ain't gonna happen. Can tell you that much. You okay, pal? It's pretty rare to see you freak out like this.
I'm alright. I was just caught up thinking about the past, that's all. I'd seen that mist a long time ago, during a very dark chapter in my life.
That why you and the older people around here are all out of it? Did something happen back then?
Well, you see, it's not my place to tell you, I'm afraid. Please forgive me.
The hell? Why is she being so tight-lipped about this?
Now that I think about it, though, he's very much like... No, I must be wrong. Letting my anxieties get the best of me.
Irrational thoughts. Doubted that child for even a moment. It's truly shameful.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's interesting to note. Hi, Jack. Hey, Jack. You look better than you usually do this time of morning. I'll take that as a compliment. I just figured that now's not the best time to be hungover.
How are you guys holding up? We're doing okay given the circumstances. What about you? I won't lie, I'm pretty shaken up. Some of the victims were regulars of ours. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
If you say so. Is there anything you can tell us about the victims? A little, though probably nothing you don't already know. The thing they all had in common was that they were friends of Aaron's. And now he's out for blood. Either he wants to get revenge for them, or he wants to make a declaration of war on A.
Whoa, what was... Agnes looked really... Did she have like a different portrait or facial expression before? Her eyes looked really dark. Maybe I was just seeing out of the corner of my eye.
I'm worried about him flying off the handle and doing something he'd regret. You guys have any idea where he is? Has he dropped by?
Well...
We haven't been able to locate him, no? Could be that he's at the clinic. They're treating the sole survivor of the attack as we speak. Might be worth checking that place out. Good idea. We'll head over there later. I don't have any other info for you. Wish I could be more help. Nah, it's cool. If you learn anything new, hit me up. You got it.
Handling it a bit better. It's a tough day. Focus on finding Aaron. Yeah. Get some leads on Hayway and A, which is a whole other minefield. Right?
I just can't believe it. My former students are dead? And Aaron's run off to get revenge. I'm barely keeping it together. This is just too cruel. Oh, Heavenly Mother, please watch over Aaron as well as my remaining students.
Poor gal. Going through it, eh? What happened to Sei, Juan, and the other victims fills me with great sorrow. I truly hope their souls can rest in peace. We'll perform our duty and send them to the heavens above. That is the best way we can honor their courage and their memories. In accordance with the wishes of the surviving families, we've arranged to collect their bodies once Hayway is finished performing the autopsies. I will make arrangements for the funeral while caring for the citizens' mental states. Good on you. Why did I get caught up in such a horrible tragedy? I'm not even worried about my business right now. I just want to get home safely. Oh god, I'm so Heavenly Mother. Please save me!
That dude is unserious as always. I've only spoken to him a handful of times, but man, that dude has just been praying ever since he got here. Alright, what do we got?
You here to visit him too, Walk, right? Yeah, Jack told me that someone survived the attack. Guessing he's that someone?
His condition looks stable at least.
That's, the third guy, right?
The one that we ended up talking to about who got swindled from the gambling.
You gonna wake up anytime soon? I don't know. The boy is yet to regain consciousness. He just barely managed to hang on. There's a limit to what I can do here. I plan on having him moved to a hospital immediately. Hayway is handling things on that end, thankfully.
I'm relieved that someone survived, but it's doubtful that we'll be able to ask him about what happened.
Yeah, it's too bad. I might have gotten some good info from him. It looks like he lost consciousness from a blow to the back of the head. It's possible he didn't even see the attacker's face.
Oh, right. Was he the one that got hit to start off? That could have been it if it was like a sneak attack and he just got conked out. The killers probably didn't realize he was just unconscious. Might be the only reason he's still alive. Hope he doesn't have any survivor's guild after this.
I can only treat the physical wounds. Whether his mental scars will heal is entirely up to him. By the way, has Aaron come by to visit? He came at sunrise, but he left shortly after.
Do you have any idea where he went?
Not in the slightest. He didn't say a word the entire time, which is very unlike him. You know, he's kind of like a chronic yapper. I can never get that kid to shut up. He must be tormenting himself. Yeah. Try and help him if you can. He needs to be surrounded by friends, now more than ever. Or at least, acquaintances? I don't know, most of his friends are dead except the one who's passed out over here.
Right. We'll make sure he's okay. Track down Almada and Aaron. Can I talk to Sid? Keep him alive until we can get him to the hospital. Alright. Onwards to Newtown. Nothing else to do here in Lawnport. Oh boy, more NPCs. Let's go.
There were civilian casualties. It's hard not to feel like we failed them. The Bracers are all doing everything they can to bring the situation to an end. But at this point, we maybe need to call the main office and request some backup. I'm gonna pour through all the info we have on Armada one last time. That strange mist mentioned in last night's report is concerning. It's possible it's somehow connected to the strange phenomena that transpired in Crail Village. We need to band together and figure out what Armada's up to. That you do.
Oh shit, what are these two doing over here?
Anyway, got the jump on us with the on-site inspection. But we at least managed to catch a glimpse of the weapon's traces. You think that the Armada executives are still here? Yeah, I can't say for certain, but we should be ready for anything. I checked the roads and the railway, but there were no signs that they left the city. My hunch tells me their hideout isn't far away. Understood. I need to do some more digging to find out where it is, but I'm sure Elaine will have it pinpointed before me. Thanks for that info, by the way. I'm sure she's putting it to good use. Don't mention it. All I did was pass along what I heard, nothing more.
Interesting.
I was just exchanging info with Detective Dart. We were partners back when I was a cop.
Oh, cool.
Most of the top brass is terror-stricken by Hayway. There's still some people left on the force who've got some backbone. In my opinion, the cops and the Bracers need to work hand in glove. That's the way forward for us.
You know, you do kind of look inconspicuous if I'm looking from like this angle, but I walk up close and I see you're so close to each other, and it just makes me think you look more suspicious, if anything. Oh well. What's going on with you, Juan?
While I was heading to my sauna last night, the street erupted into chaos. My body moved on its own and I managed to save some people. When things hit the fan, having martial arts training can come in handy. That's why it's so important to train your mind and body constantly, even in retirement.
Okay.
You tell him, bud. I just want to point off the fact that this girl wanted to take a day off, and then she says, but the pasta guy's still doing his job. And then she just like, yeah, I'll just do my shift. I can feel that, you know, we've got enemies to lovers over here with these two. I can feel it in my bones. Bo's mentioned! Oh, hello there. Let's talk to you first. Nope. Alright. Hello, Ashun. I didn't realize you were here, Ashun. Oh, it's you guys. I'm sorry about earlier. Feels like it sort of pushed everything onto you.
Don't worry about it. If I felt like you were being unreasonable, I wouldn't have taken the job. Anyway, I know you guys are probably investigating the whole thing on the down low. Has Hayway sniffed out any clues?
A few, but nothing that would tell us about Aaron's whereabouts.
Damn. What about Armada then?
All we know about them is that they haven't made any moves since last night. We have no idea where they're hiding, unfortunately. Where could they be?
Don't know. It's possible they aren't even in Lawnport anymore.
What? You think?
Might have bailed so they can get out of Hayway's reach. And now that they've stained their hands with civilian blood, the guild's gonna be out to get them too.
Do you really think Armada would just back down like that?
Doubtful, but it's not impossible either.
Actually, I do think it's impossible. And I can tell you why if you'd like. By all means. There have been no sightings of gangsters since last night. We have eyes on every road leading out of Lawnport. So if they had escaped, we would know. I can guarantee they're still in Lawnport.
Hard to picture a bunch of low-life gangsters evading Hayway's surveillance network.
Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry I can't answer your other questions.
All good. Having confirmation on that alone is huge for us, so we should be thanking you. Keep us in the loop if anything changes.
Of course. I'm gonna be talking with some other people about this, so hopefully you'll have more to share later.
Alright. That's it for this area, I think. Shame we didn't learn anything worthwhile.
So what's our next move?
I think we're gonna have to resort to venturing into enemy turf.
By enemy turf, do you mean the Messeldom Trading Company building?
That's right. It's a risky play and it might just end up being a waste of time. We don't got many other options, though. Watch your backs and don't get too far ahead of me.
Understood. Got it.
Not really anything else. Ask Baba if he knows anything about Almada. You can find them before Aaron does. Hopefully. Not really anything else to do. Let me just make sure to save, though. You never truly know.
If all were as it seemed, this would be Almada's home base. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's here anymore.
Probably jumped ship early to avoid fighting Hayway. Still, our troublemaker might be in there right now.
Are we gonna infiltrate the facility then?
That's what I'm thinking. Keep an eye out for traps, got it?
Of course. This is definitely trespassing, but I suppose now's not really the time to be arguing.
Already saved you the trouble.
Wrong person. Oh, it's Elaine. What are you doing here?
When did you become the break-in and entering type?
Never. The police supplied us with a warrant.
In light of last night's tragedy, the guild can no longer stand by idly. I was hoping to find a lead here, but alas, it's completely empty inside.
Is that so? Do you think they moved to a new base then?
I don't think this place was ever their primary base to begin with. Nothing inside suggests that it was ever used as an office. Though, there were plenty of thugs that used to hang around here. A literal dummy company, huh?
Indeed. However, the fact that even the thugs have left must mean something. They were likely involved with what happened last night.
For sure. Even if all the pieces ain't clicking quite yet.
I'm of the same mind. What do you mean?
What happened to those boys was no fight. It was a slaughter. One look at their bodies told the whole story. These aren't average thugs that we're dealing with. They seem more like the murdering type. Whoever tore up those bodies didn't show a lick of restraint. Honestly, I don't know if real Almada goons would be capable of that. I concur. Those wounds bother me even more than the mysterious fog that suddenly rolled in. That said, I fear we may yet see worse bloodshed yet. I'm going to investigate another potential lead. If you intend on continuing on this case, please be careful. The Messeldom Trading Company might not be our only enemies here. She's got enough to worry about herself.
I know she's strong, but will she be okay investigating like this? Couldn't we work alongside her?
Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
So, should we go look inside for ourselves?
Nah, if she didn't find anything, we won't either. And she would have mentioned it if she found anything about Aaron.
I just don't understand where he could have run off to. How is it that even Hayway doesn't know where he is? Both him and those thugs disappearing at the same time can't be a coincidence.
Maybe he chased after them. No, wait, the fog cleared before we even found the bodies.
There's no evidence of them leaving the city, right?
Nope, but that's an important fact. Hayway's got eyes all over the city, but there are still blind spots.
Oh, is this where the storage facility and the harbor district comes into play, maybe?
I mean, we're talking about a city with a population of 550,000 after all, not to mention the naval base.
There's no way we can search everywhere top to bottom by ourselves.
I'm sure that's what Hayway is doing right now. But we ain't Hayway, so we gotta think outside the box. Alright, this should work.
Are you accessing the Orbital network? What are you looking at?
A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Almada bought this place.
Oh. Real estate? Is there fake estate too?
Oh my god, Fairy. It's easy to forget how much of a child she actually is, and then she says stuff like this, and I'm like, yep. Bingo. The huge warehouse at the docks got rented out.
Ah, I knew it.
Can't see exactly where or who the client is, but I ain't complaining. We've got ourselves a lead.
So essentially, this Messeldom Trading Company is a ruse meant to divert attention from the warehouse, because that is where Almada's anti-Heiwei forces are stationed. Oh, I see.
Spot on. Time to hustle, gang.
Huh? But we don't know where we're going or who went to the facility. Oh, are we gonna ask the realtor who brokered the deal?
Bad idea. If Amada really did rent the place, there's no way the realtor would blab. They'd just end up dead. Hell, for all we know, they've already been silenced.
Amada is cruel enough to do something like that.
I got a better plan anyway. We're heading to the one guy who's got a better nose for the city than me. A certain lousy drunk of a gambler with low blood pressure and a partner who might as well have him by a leash.
I don't think he'd appreciate that description of himself.
Hey, he's used to it by now.
Off we go.
Hey, you two. Hey, Jack, you got a sec? Well, look who decided to drop by. Been a little busy, as you might imagine. Let's get straight to it. A big warehouse was rented out the same day the Mistledom Trading Company moved in across town. I want to know where it is and who the renter is. I had a feeling that might happen. What? Aaron asked us the exact same thing this morning.
He told us not to mention his visit, but since you know so much, there's no point in hiding it now. He was here? We finally found his trail.
As for the place, I started paying attention when the realtor went belly up already suspecting under suspicious circumstances. That was about 3 weeks ago, around the end of August. Keeping track of these kind of things is a side business of mine, so I kept my ears open and got a list of the realtor's other properties.
Imagine my shock noticing the guy croaked the same day Mistledom Trading Company moved in. The place was rented out by another realtor, so I didn't put the pieces together until our red-headed friend came knocking. So Aaron's been following the same line of logic as we have? And the realtor did end up being silenced after all.
So come on, where is it and who rented it? Starting with question 2, who was rented by the Tharbad Transportation Company.
Tharbad, as in the city in southeast Calvard? That's right, some call it the gate to the Central East. It makes sense that you're familiar with it.
Another generic company name, huh? Bet this one's a dummy too.
Probably. When I looked into it, there wasn't any records of a company registered with that name. I never did figure out why they picked Tharbad of all places, though.
Could have chose with a map and a dartboard for all we know. Anyway, back to question 1. Let me send the location to your Zypha. Ain't you prepared? Hold on, it's at the wharf right next to Newtown.
Really? But I don't remember seeing anything strange the last time we were there.
Alright, let's begin a move on.
Aye aye. Thank you both for your help.
I hesitated about telling you guys, to be honest.
Aaron moved like a man possessed when he was here. Given what happened, I can't really blame him. Please help him through all of this if you can.
That's the plan. The Liu family already requested the same thing. We want to help
him too, of course. You can count on us.
And just like that, on the road again.
House should be close by, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just need to take a left at the corner, and then another left at the three-way junction.
Got it.
Got it. Alright. And we're already here. This is the place. Better make sure we're ready before we head in. Alright. This is clearly the main plot location. Save it up. 25 hours. Good lord. Investigate. Investigate.
This is where they've been hiding?
Yeah. Amada's base on the front lines for fighting Heiwei. But if so, why ain't I sensing any people around here? Wait, there is something faint.
Oh, look at that. The lock is broken.
Looks like someone busted in, if you ask me. Judging by how clean that cut is, they used a gecko technique.
That's a school of martial arts Aaron practices.
Yep, let's roll again. Split up and search for clues.
Over there!
Oh, damn.
Looks like pieces of those mechanical monsters we met in the fog last night. Judging by the way they were destroyed, we must be in the right place.
Yeah, these are freshly minced, too. Much as I'd like to call for backup, afraid we don't got the time. Time to play catch up with our boy, huh? Seen a lot of bots, but no goons. They gotta be deeper in with Aaron. Remember to stay on your toes in here. There may be some surprises waiting for us.
Roger. Let's find Aaron before it's too late.
Well, this is definitely a Sena track. Let's see. Don't have any healing to do. No time to fetch backup.
Alright, that was the exit. Gotcha.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Correct.
Charge attack available. Battle
That
finished.
thing went down fast. Dude, I still have it on Oh. I forgot that I turned it down.
Processing data.
But luckily we haven't had too many fights that would even be that difficult anyways, so it's not that big a deal.
Commencing battle. Right. Your charge attack's ready now.
Right there!
Do do do. Screw off. I said screw off.
We're not done yet.
No, 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 no.
Enemy stunned. Now
Get the fuck out of here.
activating skill.
And bye-bye.
Praise
Grab that.
Arusha and the flames.
You did
Praise
perfect,
Arusha.
Barry.
Ah, I see.
So it operates the conveyor belt.
Nice. Now we can get that pesky container out of the way.
Here goes.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Looks like the gang's all here.
There we go.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Trust me, I'm aware. I can't see for shit.
I'll take it from there.
One more.
And bye-bye, nerd.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
This place is kind of unique, so I'm not really gonna cut it all out right away. So I actually didn't want to change that though, for the sake of actually getting side content. Baner. Honestly, I really do like this game's OST a lot in general.
Right.
Certain parts of it I've kind of been kind of lukewarm on, or I haven't mentioned much, but
Your charge attack's ready, you know.
I've still been liking it all quite a lot. Get the fuck out. Bye-bye.
Enemy stunned. Now
See you later, nerd.
Here goes.
Get the fuck out. Fuck you. Piece of crap. Get the hell out of here. Fuck off. Maybe I don't need to keep all this in, but I feel like keeping in some of them on occasion isn't the worst thing I could do. Bye-bye. Overkill. Get my stuff. Alright, what's in here?
That went great.
Leather watch. Speed +3. I haven't really messed with accessories much, honestly. I haven't really gotten down like the perfect builds and whatnot. And, alright. Well, hello there.
Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Get out. feel like I at least have to show every enemy at least once or something like that.
Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy shards.
Alright, this might actually take a bit. I like that Aaron is just still here in our party. Really incognito there, game.
Great.
Like, he's just... Like, they didn't do that for Elaine or anything, but no, we can have this dude just chilling here. Oh. I reached level 21, so maybe it's just that we're getting caught up to him? It's the only other way I can really think about it. Which does kind of make sense, it's just not something I really thought about. Oh, I see how that works now. And now that we've dealt with that, first off, we can go along the top. Okay, I didn't miss anything down there or anything. It was literally just that. There we go.
Where could Aaron be?
Probably running some errands.
But we have to find him fast.
Boo! Get off the stage. Okay, I'll be here all night. It's Aloy Ray. Alright, that's someone new, and I will gladly take it.
Looks like a nice chance.
Wasn't aware that I could do that.
Beginning combat.
It is funny how easily these enemies in particular just eat utter crap. A reverse. No complaints there. Oh, okay. Got some heals.
That hits the spot.
Anything else we can do? Orbment settings, maybe. Set quartz, no. Celebrate. Maybe buy. Oh wait, no, here, maybe. Oh, this isn't all crap. Now I feel like a fool. I thought I could do that here. Ornament settings, maybe? No, wait, that's what I already did. Oh my god, I'm a fool. Set quartz, custom, modify ornaments, there we go. Open slots. Open app. Unopens. I don't have enough for that. It is hard to come by certain types of this. Oh well. Which one did I open? Alright, open a new one for you. Taurus. Whoa. Damage to stunned enemies is actually kind of goated. Can't lie. Attacks can fear enemies.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added. Maintenance mode
EP
engaged.
cut. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing here. Reduce delay after using an S-craft by 50%? That's kind of wild.
Shard skills updated.
Hell yeah, man. Alright, let's see what we got. But wait, I didn't break this. Always gotta check every single little thing. And I never actually checked here either. Not like we've got much, we just got the two thins, it looks like. I still have to use all those, like, permanent stat buffs. Oh, shit! Mercy! Let us go and you'll never hear or see us again! We'll quit the Mafia life for good, I swear!
Mercy? You murder my friends, and then have the stones to ask for mercy? Sorry, but I'm not as forgiving as Adios. All I've got for you is a one-way ticket straight to Gehenna!
Hey! Hold on!
Not
What
you guys again.
Are we gonna fight him? I mean, he's kind of in like a rage mode. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like us fighting him again. Afraid a lot of people have been asking us to keep an eye out for you, kid. You're still breathing. You made it in time. You forget Heiwei doesn't have your back here.
Killing these guys will land you in some real shit. Chill out and let the pros handle the
Where
rest.
do you get off telling me what to do? I'm sick of your shit, you old fart. Let's finish what we started at the docks.
Gladly. He's serious this time. What do we do?
Whoop his ass. I'll face him. You two back me up.
Shut your damn mouth, Spriggan!
Damn, actually calling me by my occupation? That's a bit different.
Out of my sight!
Oh, this shit's gonna be fun as hell. Okay. Oh, he's going fourth. All right, that gives us time. Chrono drive.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Temper, HP regen.
Here goes.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Zypha activate.
Go for that. Crescent eye, maybe? Oh, good, he's stupid.
Bring it on.
It's fine.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Stay out of my way!
Perfect chance. Use the other
Oh, Christ, that hurts. All right, what does this do? Oh, right, that.
Getting on my nerves.
Let's go for this first. And then we need to go...
A boost would work here.
We got 2.
Getting on my nerves.
All right, I'm sick of your shit, bro. Get out.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Take
Rampage. Boost gauge limit broken.
Okay. I've got that taken care of. Now we need to...
Time to go all out. Activating skill. You're open.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Let's just hit him with some usuals, I guess, for now.
Activating skill.
Not getting free.
Oh shit, oh shit. All right, I forgot we have Guardian on you too.
Bring it on.
Stay out of my way!
Deploying shield.
What, does he just have a counter stance up? What the hell?
I'll take you
Trying to hit us with the rider kick is kind of wild, bro. I haven't gotten to use this yet. Fuck it.
Activating skill.
I mean, hey, it's doing decent damage.
Energy output at maximum.
Activating drive.
Deploying shield.
Do your worst.
Let's go for this. Ah, shit.
Thanks, pal.
The freaking zoom in on Van really got me there. Alright, shit.
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
There.
Thank you.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Go for this. Let's see here. Let's go for speed up. White heal.
Bring it on.
Let's see. Making it slow but sure here.
Keep it up. It's working.
Let's go for this. Why has he got to be such a hater? Get down. White heal.
Zypha activate.
Can you, like, not? Like, can you just stop doing that in general, actually? Because that'd be pretty cool, honestly, if you could. Can't lie, bro. Let's see. Wish I had multi-targets, but I don't. Yeah, I can't. Really ain't got much of anything here, honestly.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Alright, that's fine.
Here goes.
Let's go for this.
There. Here goes. Time for the main event.
See you later, brat.
I'll kill you. Blink and you'll miss it.
Oh shit. Oh, we're dead as hell. Chat room, I might be dead. Oh my god.
That was lousy. I have to do something.
Okay, well, we survived. Not that that really means much in this current situation, but hey, better than nothing, I guess? Let's see here.
Stay out of my way.
Res up. Maybe some res up? Alright. That's fine. Van knows what he's doing, kind of. I think we're surviving, as long as he doesn't use that, like, again or anything. Because that would suck. Oh my god, this dude hits like a truck. Oh shit, that was a zero art turn. I wasn't paying attention.
Do your worst.
Alright, let's go for Crescent Eye again.
Here goes.
Alright. I wish I could do... Hey, whatever. Fuck him up. Alright, we're doing decent here. Oh wait, he's still broken? Hold the phone.
Getting on my nerves.
Boost level maximum strength.
Huh.
Pull out all the stops.
Is there a way I can see how much longer he's gonna stay stunned for or something? Because that would be kind of the ideal right now.
Have some more.
Oh?
This isn't over.
Perfect chance.
Okay, he's back on his feet. He's getting mega pissed. Can't say I'm a fan of that, but hey.
On my nerves.
Gotta deal with what you gotta deal with, I guess. Alright, alright. Let's see.
Energy output at maximum.
Pull out all the stops.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Heal up. I don't know what he's gonna do, but let's just keep it up. God knows heals. Alright, cool. Wait, did that lower his HP? Please tell me. Oh, I don't think it did. I don't think we were that lucky.
Pull out all the stops.
Let's see, what do we got here? We got anything that gives decent amount?
Stay out of my way.
We might not. This might be a bit iffy. Let's see here.
You saved me.
Like hell you are.
All right.
Chance.
Appreciated.
Hit him fast.
Okay. Can't say I'm a fan of that.
Activating skill.
More. You'll pay for
That's
that.
fine. I think. Maybe not, actually. Ah, shit. She was the one with the survive. Okay, that's fine. Actually, wait, no. We have a... Don't we have KO cure?
Whatever it is, I shouldn't really care about it on this.
All you on, yes.
Boost level maximum strength.
Let's see here. What I need to do is what I learned in boating school is
Initializing drive.
okay. Let's go for. I know I had one that says cure. Was it this? Here's KO. Here.
Here goes.
Shit. Okay. Wasn't what I wanted, but it works. Oh, we're fucking dead. Death has never approached at a faster speed in my life. Van, buddy. Oh, it's so Jover. Okay, I can do this. I just need to pause the recording and deal with it on my own time here. Alright, we'll see if it's over, pal. I'm starting to kick his ass here. And if I can keep it up, then we ain't got much more. Alright, he's doing his buffs. He's about to go up next. Gotta be careful here. I've still got Brilliant Halo. Alright, here he goes. It's not a... On the second attempt, he got a crit turn for his S-Craft and just instantly killed everyone from full. And he almost did that again here. Alrighty, bastard.
Well, this sucks.
You fucking suck. Wowzers. Okay. Alright.
You saved me.
There we go. Does that heal? Oh, it heals fair even. Was that cheap? Maybe, but also die. Who's the old man now, bastard? Vandalize! Raid! Booyah!
This isn't real.
Get on the ground where you belong, punk ass.
Get your hands off me!
Dude, fucking beat his ass to the ground by the collar.
Wake the hell up, kid. You really think these grunts masterminded what went down last night? Of course you don't.
I do like that Van's still like the freaking level-headed guy because Aaron's just way too hot-headed and he just kind of went off half-cocked and whatnot.
So what the hell kind of revenge is this? Use your brain for 2 seconds. What was that weird fog yesterday? And what's Almada got to do with it? Something's up here, but you got to get to the root of the problem. Unless you do that, you'll never avenge your friends.
And he is like Van is getting way more into this and being way more upfront than he was with like the fairy situation. We only one man. Oh shit. Don't speak too soon. Huh? Aaron's right to be angry with you all. You did such a wicked thing to his friends. Hold on, we didn't kill anyone. So Van and Elaine's suspicions were correct. Don't mess with me! I saw their bodies with my own eyes! I swear to Adios, that wasn't what was meant to happen. Our orders were just to rough him up a bit. Someone else came in and finished him off. But who would do that? Start from the beginning. What happened? Okay. We met up and headed to the eastern corner as planned. We started wailing on those kids, but then...
Still your tongue.
Oh, he's gonna get killed.
Don't you know what happens to snitches?
They get stitches? Jesus!
Don't look.
So, was their corpse just obliterated?
Guessing you're some of Almada's honchos, yeah?
But of course.
There's the remaining two, eh? Viola.
I'm Viola, the boss's favorite little helper.
Voluptuous woman.
I suspect Melchior holds that distinction.
Shut it, you.
Alexandre.
My name is Alexander. You must be the
Oh,
stricken
all right.
Melchior encountered recently.
Don't remind me.
How could you do that to your own allies?
Allies? Aren't you precious?
When a tool loses its use, it is discarded.
Christ almighty.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the bastards that killed my friends!
Ah, it's a shame they didn't put up more of a fight.
Don't even try it! I'll freaking kill you!
Holy shit.
Not so fast.
You're wide open.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking laid flat.
A needle gun, huh? Talk about a nasty weapon.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you're ex-military, big guy?
Not bad, Spiky.
I see your acumen extends beyond that of Eastern martial arts.
No comment. They're clearly both fighting pros. They don't stand a chance right now.
Maybe we should have brought Elaine.
If I make an opening, maybe they can get him out.
Don't worry. We don't have orders to kill you. For now, anyway.
Leave this city before a battle with Heiyue begins.
Okay, yeah, they do say Heiyue, so I guess... Huh. Maybe the people outside of Heiyue say it different and the people within it say it.
That is,
I don't know.
unless you all want to end up like them.
I won't let you.
Bro, give it a rest.
Please stop!
I'll get my...
Wait, it
Ooh,
just
hear
falls
that?
flat.
The walking corpse still has some spunk left.
When next we meet, challenge us with all the anger and resentment you can muster.
Jesus. Alright, just through the wall.
Get back here!
Dude, his VA does work. I mean, I knew he would be insane considering his role in Rain Code, but like, jeez, man. I have a feeling Agnes is gonna end up getting an extension on everything. So she can stay around for tomorrow when shit hits the fan. I hope Aaron's gonna be alright. The doctor said his life isn't in danger at least. He's gonna need to stay off his feet for a while though. He's not gonna stay off his feet for a while. Thank you for bringing him back. Wish he was a little less battered and bruised. What's important is that he's still alive. Left to his own devices, he would have just kept fighting even if it cost him his life. Ugh. I knew he was a firebrand, but maybe he's just plain reckless. If the circumstances were any different, I think he'd have been more level-headed. Yeah, it just goes to show how important his friends were to him. Either way, looks like an all-out war between Heiyue and Almada is inevitable now, and both sides are ready to throw down. Those people we fought in the warehouse were strong, but do they really stand a chance against Heiyue? I still can't believe they do that to their own people. Normally I'd say hell no. Heiyue's got too much of an upper hand on their own home turf. Meaning A's gotta have an ace up their sleeve. Something that's got them believing they can take down Heiyue even with Yin in the fray. What are you thinking? That weird fog? Or is it something else? Who knows? No shine? Well, I mean, it's probably still part of it. Either way, we can't drag you into this any further. Once the fighting begins, Heiyue will hunt Almada to their last without a shred of mercy. Neither the police nor the guild will be able to intervene, and unfortunately, there will be casualties. I see. At the very least, I'd wager Fano be thinking about the common folk. Can't say the same about Gian, though. The cops in the guild will be on the case, so I'd say a roll on this is all over. Why not call it a trip and head on home? Jack. You got a point, I guess. Out of work reasons for staying. Our other business around here can wait till this mess blows over. So it'll just have to be me and Fairy.
Ah, I suppose so. Yes.
Then how about I give you a reason to stick around?
Oh, what is he gonna hire us?
I've got a job for you, Spriggan.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was thinking he was gonna say something like this earlier, even.
Aaron! You shouldn't be out of bed yet. Your wounds may reopen.
I don't have time to sit around and feel sorry for myself.
Back to the goated theme.
Armada and Heiyue are up to some shit. My friends are dead because of it.
Sorry, I shouldn't be sinning when you're talking about your dead friends.
I couldn't avenge them on my own. All I have to show for my efforts are some new scars. If I just teamed up with you, maybe my friends would still be alive. Those thugs in the warehouse, too.
Damn, self-awareness hidden.
They could have atoned and made something of their lives.
Aaron.
What do I have to say to convince you? Mom loved this town so much, and so did my friends. So please, help me kick those bastards out of our town and make things right.
Oh, Aaron.
Finally dropping the pride, huh?
I've got one condition.
Huh?
We ain't killing anyone. Goes for that pair of Armada execs, too. We either force them to retreat or hand them over to Heiyue.
You've got to be kidding me!
If you were a member of Heiyue, I wouldn't stop you. But right now, you're just a nobody. Ain't gonna let a kid who's still finding his way become a murderer.
Yeah, how's that for Grandpa?
Man.
The old man knows how to do it.
Even with stakes this high, he never really changes, does he?
Fine. I accept your condition.
Hell yeah. Gotta treat him up as best we can so we can get back in the fight.
I'll try to figure out what Heiyue is planning, though I may not be able to do much.
We'll poke around and see if our contacts know anything.
Don't plan on us swooping in to save you, alright?
I know better than to bet on you.
It feels weird to see Van get, like, voice acted in a non-actual cutscene in, like, one of these.
Listen, Aaron. I know that if Auntie Yuefa were here, she'd let you go fight those monsters. So I'm not going to stop you either. You better not die out there, okay?
It's a promise.
Looking better already. I really didn't want to resort to using the salve.
Wow. You were limping and ragged just moments ago.
What the heck did you put in that salve? Some kind of secret Eastern recipe? Indeed. It's a precise blend of crushed dragon bones, soul moss, and divine powder. It revitalizes the body and dulls its pain receptors. However, there are big repercussions for you using it. You better be ready to spend a couple of weeks in bed once this is over, Aaron. Damn, that's some intense stuff. After this is over, what is he gonna, like, just show up randomly a few weeks later and Edith to like join us? It's either gonna be that or he's gonna travel back with us and just be like in like the bed of the truck or in like the passenger seat just like groaning in pain the whole drive back.
I could definitely use some in a pinch. It's a little scary sounding though.
Bring it on. It'll take more than some medicine to stop the Crimson Khan. Actually, I'm done calling myself those edgy nicknames.
Aw, come on, man. It's Trails. You always gotta have the nicknames.
It's fine. Anyway, I owe you both big time. It's okay, at least I used Crimson Khan in the title from last episode. Before he oh god, imagine how funny it would have been if I named like a future episode that already. Like not this episode, but a later one. You know, I think that's one thing that I really hope this game does, is it doesn't just have all the characters like lose relevancy after their starting chapter. Because I don't want like this game to have like a Persona 5 syndrome or something like that, where they just lose relevancy after their intro arc.
Because that happens in a lot of JRPGs in general, where like they just kind of peter out and they just say like a few quirky things here and there instead of actually having ongoing relevancy. Trails is kind of interesting in that regard. Usually they're pretty good about having it be like an ongoing thing, not just having characters sit on the sidelines. But there's exceptions to that rule. Cold Steel was kind of like iffy on that. It's no wonder Heiwei holds you guys in such high regard. You really know how to butter an old doctor up, don't you? I must admit I never imagined the two of you would end up working together, Arkwright. But look at him now, relying on outsiders through and through. It's hardly my place, but please help him. Consider it me finally paying you back. How the hell does this guy know everybody? Have you met before, Shenley? We sure have. I've been hoping we could spar for a long time, even. Gonna have to call a rain check on that one. I know you'd put up a real fight. This city is so awesome. The food is great and everyone is so strong. I was right with you until that last part.
Well, Aaron, Arkwright. The outsiders may be dangerous, but you should be wary of Elder Gian as well. His Jean Shao are a force of nature. Furthermore, he's also the oldest of Heiwei's elders, who have long ruled this town. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
Alright, let's hurry it up here.
Why do you think you warned us about Lao Yeye? Good question. Gian did give me that kind of vibe, though. I also have a feeling every one of his Jean-Shou would put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah. They seem to be as fearsome a force as Yin.
Whatever. We're better off focusing on Omada anyway. Much as I'd like to call the shots, though, you're in charge now. So, what's the plan? First off, there weren't enough thugs at the warehouse for that to be all of them. Meaning the rest, and maybe those execs, have got to be somewhere else.
So you think they have yet another base in the city? That makes sense. They need somewhere big to prepare their forces.
There aren't many places that they could be, though. The Eastern Quarters is out of the question, and Heiwei's got their eyes on Newtown now. After all that shit that went down on the docks, we can probably rule them out too.
What about the naval port next to it? Though that would mean the Navy is somehow involved in all this, which is disconcerting to say the least.
Oh.
That's definitely a possibility.
Well, damn. The little lady's got a dark imagination. I would have thought Heiwei to have the Navy in their I would have thought Heiwei'd have the Navy in their back pocket by now. What do you think? Fahn's been greasing the Navy's palms for a while now. As far as I know, they're still loyal to Heiwei. They've got folks on the inside, too. Someone this big wouldn't go unnoticed.
I see. That option's off the table, then. Navy being bribed by one group and not the other is hardly comforting, though.
Well, it's just past 4. We've still got time. Alright, it's time for a practical exam, kid. I showed you how we work last night. You've got till this evening to find us those mobsters. Huh? My instincts are telling me we have almost all the pieces we need to find their other base. But I've got a hunch what we're still missing is something only you can find. You've lived here the longest and know this place is scent like the back of your hand. So we'll back you up, but I'm handing you the reins on this case. Heh, sniffing around like a dog isn't my style. But what the hell? I'm not about to pass up a chance to steal your thunder. Ain't you a smartass?
I'll need to catch my train later, but I can help until then. And what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Aaron joined the party! And with that, we finally have a full party at that. Good lord, we're finally here. And everyone's at level 21. Alright, my cat's being really weird and I'm very afraid that he's gonna disconnect my power or something crazy because my power's in a very precarious position. So, it is almost a 2-hour recording and I am definitely gonna call it here. We have made very substantial progress and gotten a shit ton done. So with that, I am going to call it here. And man, I'm really excited, and I'm really glad that Aaron's finally joined us proper. He's a super cool character, and I'm really... That's one of the reasons I said what I said earlier, is I really hope that he continues to grow and get some better, and get more and more characterization and development as we go along, instead of just stagnating. Of course, I hope that with all of them, but not everyone is created equal in that regard, so... If there was a character that I hope is continuous throughout the series, that I hope that he's one of them. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.